sticky with me when I had to push it back a little bit there. Always appreciated. So today, my plan was to continue on where we got up to with the Casey calls, but then Blue Boy dropped, well, probably last night for you guys, but this morning, this fucking banger, which is kind of a bit of a tease isn't the right word, but a bit more into the whole thruple story. And as not only is it awesome, but I'm so keen to get into this thruple stuff. That's what we're going to do today. So we'll do that one, and then if we've got a bit of time left, we'll continue on where we're up to in the Casey calls. So let's see. I've held you up for long enough. Let's quickly say hello to everyone and crack straight into it, shall we? Actually, before I do that, I'll just get up today's stream art, which this was sent to me by Hannah Smurf. So thank you very much, Hannah. And this was a piece of art that she did from a tweet. And now, if I was more prepared, I would have actually had the tweet up here. But someone put a tweet out saying, reimagining To Catch a Predator. But instead of meeting Chris Hansen, the Predators meet an enraged ape. The show's called Statutory Ape, and so that's the Statutory Ape. I fucking love it. So thank you very much, Hannah Smurf. And so g'day to Dr. Cunt / Duchess Spencer Silvera, generic Puerto Rican male, Viper GTS, polynomial purebred, Logan W, who just says late, George Glass, Ilrig, Constantin, J-Rob, Trooper Grandson, Chatchbait Billy, Mark Stevens, Bedhead Red, and I've said hello to you, Il, no more than one for you, J-Rob, Guru, Atomic Prince, Silver Turtle Lady, Dat Damn Doctor, Logan W, Sorry Please, Kitty Velociraptor, quote unquote, Cornville Hallville's boyfriend, fiance. Mandy S, g'day to you. Asbury Brad. Tracy Hamill. L. The Lamp That Never Got to Shine on Lawns Dink. Jeff W. And so that, who asked what was the name of the song in the band. So that was Bored to Death by Blink-182. Gorilla Face Gwen. Hello. Laura Lisa. And... who else we got here? Omega Heber, Mary Lee Walsh, Eileen Clayman, Floppy and Fun Bogan. Who else we got? And Zaki, g'day mate. Lenny Wood, Paul Rauder, and Lala, and Honest, and The Most Worst. Managed to get here at 4, unlike some people. That would be me. Winnie Not Wendy, and Voice to Voice, and Marshall Sanchez, and Cornhole 3-Way, and Knee Nibble, and Cornhole 3-Way asks, is that ape or a gorilla? I don't know, but for the purposes of the joke of statutory ape, it's an ape. Cool. All right, guys, let's crack into it. Oh, g'day, Rod, the former virgin. I wonder if you'll come up in today's call. All right, so here we go. I will not be answering any questions from Slash on this stream. So this is Lorne versus Casey in a Lorne versus Casey in a Jamie on a pole match. Incredible. And so the date on this is 1/6/22. So this is, not even a year old.
Hello.
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 Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's going on? What's up?
Not much. I'm pissed off at the way you've been acting.
What have I been doing?
G'day, hey boo.
I've been working all day. What's up?
And the bell was solid. Rick.
Casey, you're so fucking manipulating today, and you've been being manipulating just to get it to Jamie.
You've been manipulating.
Get to Jamie. I already have Jamie.
Well, you won't be keeping her. She won't be sticking around with someone that acts like you do.
What are you talking about?
Lorne's gonna take your girl, Casey.
She doesn't like manipulating people.
Is that why she chose me over you? Because you're a manipulator?
Casey, she's known you 2 weeks. She's been in love with me
Yeah,
for
she already
2
loves
years.
me. She doesn't even love you.
She loved me the first day.
Oh,
And she
She
still
doesn't
loves
love
me
you
today.
anymore.
Yeah, you keep thinking that.
I mean, who's the one dating her right now? Is it me or you?
Like, honestly, the confidence of this motherfucker. Like, this is a guy that is, despite what he says, has never had a girlfriend. A guy that's never had sex. I would wager he's never kissed anyone. None of his life is real. Like, every person he thought he's had, it's been revealed to him, is bullshit. Yet he's sitting here fucking skyding off to, I'm gonna fucking take your bitch to who he believes is, actress Casey Morrow. Like, this is incredible.
Casey,
Lorne.
believe me, you're not going to keep her.
Are you going to have her?
I don't know. That's going to be up to her and me talking
Exactly.
at some point.
I'll have her.
But, no, you
So
won't
why are you
have her.
acting like a little bitch today?
Well, because of your fucking mouth, Casey. You just don't know when to stop. People do
What I
not
do?
like to be put down. People don't like to be put
Because I
down.
insulted. Is it because your
Yeah, 'cause
plastic
you
trophies I
insulted me.
insulted?
You insulted me
Aw.
again. You have a bad habit of insulting people when you don't look in the mirror.
Because I said you
You
weren't a
need to
good
check
singer.
that mirror out a little bit. You're on a little higher pedestal than what you really should be.
What are you talking about?
You think so highly of yourself, and I thought fucking highly of you too for the first 2 months. So you started this bullshit with Jamie, and I started seeing the manipulating bullshit. I'm like, that's not the fucking Casey that I just known for 2 months.
How am I manipulating?
That you stabbing me in the fucking back and shit.
How am I stabbing you in the back?
How the fuck am I supposed to trust you when you stab me in the back and fucking tell
How
me
am I
not to act
stabbing
a
you in the
certain
back?
and tell me not to act a certain way with Jamie after I've known fucking Jamie for 2 years?
Jesus Christ, 2 fucking years. G'day, Squeak. And I've just pinned in the chat, not that anyone needs a reminder, but Manigros is in about an hour and 20 minutes, so I'll probably try to run up until about then, maybe stop a little bit short of that. So Manigros with Wes, Slothcat, and Blue Boy, so that will be awesome.
You.
How am I stabbing
G'day, Night Driver. Not a driver at night.
you in the
You
back?
tell me not to call you two baby just so you can get me away from you calling you two baby so that you can start calling her baby and then she calls you baby back. That kind of fucking bullshit. That's just so fucking pathetic, Casey. That's
You know
not
what's
even
pathetic?
you that I've known for 2 months.
Being 51
fucking
holding
much.
on to plastic trophies is pathetic.
That is pretty pathetic. Hanging on to plastic trophies at that age.
You know what?
You got all upset over plastic trophies. That's what's pathetic.
No. I got
insulted your
upset
stupid little trophies you got 20 years ago.
got
You're holding on to
upset
them.
over you fucking insulting me again.
How do I
Because you were
insult
trying
you?
to because you were trying to impress Jamie. That's the reason you did it. That's the whole reason
What?
you've been acting like you have these last 2 weeks.
Well, how am
You
I
didn't
acting?
seem to you didn't seem to think that I was fucking paying attention to any way that you acted the first 2 months of it was you and me.
And g'day, one of those weirdos and pizza driver. And what I meant to say was Mo Negros. Apologies, Slothcat. Mo Negros.
Compared
Are
to
you
the
gonna
last 2
answer
weeks,
any
it was me and you and Gates and Jamie.
How am I stabbing you in the back?
You're manipulating, Casey.
How?
You're manipulating Jamie
How?
by acting all sweet and shit. Well, you acted sweet and shit to me for the first 2 months. You said some offhand things that I just fucking threw away as and it's all right.
Oh, but
I'll
I thought you
bypass
loved
that
me.
shit. Yeah, well, I
you
thought I
loved
did
me.
too. I thought I did too.
Oh,
So you
no.
started stabbing me in the back. Oh no, see, there you go.
And g'day, Save Me One, who makes a good point. She loved him since day one. He called her a mudhole and laughed at her being assaulted. Now, that is I mean, obviously that is a good point. But when he talks about 2 years, and it is really hard to keep up with the timeline, but is he classing, their love as right back then when he originally talked to Jamie and basically berated her for being a porn star? Like, is that what he's including as their relationship?
Oh, poor Casey, don't get her whales on. Yeah, you're what?
51-year-old pathetic bitch.
Sure.
The most worst says, too late, I already have it clipped where you took ownership of Slothcat and I like we were property. Enjoy your final stream while you can. This might be the last one, guys.
You're old and disgusting. You think Jamie's ever gonna want you? Look at your fucking teeth. Your graham cracker teeth. You're so ugly and gross.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
And if I seem disinterested during this, I'm just busy nuking my channel.
I don't seem to have any problem getting women.
Really? You've never been with any?
Okay, Lord Spurn.
Okay, you keep thinking that.
You haven't. You told me you haven't.
I told you I haven't had many relationships. I've been with plenty of women.
Oh, of course.
Were you?
Lorne the super stud. G'day, Juniper and Donkey Balls.
When was the last time you were with a woman? Was it before or after you got your little
Doesn't matter.
trophy? Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
You're just trying to fucking find a way to try to put me down to Jamie again.
Hey,
you know what? Jamie knows a lot more about me
than
you would ever know.
I already have her. I don't need to put her down to you.
You don't have her for that long, Casey.
Okay, we'll see about that.
She's not stupid.
But like, this is like, it's just crazy how Lorne's mind works. Like, he thinks that, people are putting, like, it's like you say all the time about, you're defending him, or you're laughing and making fun of me to try to impress him. Like these people don't need to impress anyone to get them, or more to the point, like, they don't need to put you down to get them away. If Casey's decided she would like to be with Jamie, she doesn't need to put you down. All she has to be is the better option, and everyone is the better option than you. Like not to put too fine a point on it, there'd be other people that were caught on TCAP that are a better option than you. Like, pedophiles are the lowest of the low, and you're the lowest of the pedophiles.
Sure, you pay attention to the stuff that I said.
What'd you say?
Doesn't matter.
And today, I say he and you say whore.
Okay, she will pay attention to her. Oh, she might. It doesn't matter. It's still. I already said it to her, so it's in her head. She's gonna pay attention to her.
Right. Well, who's she gonna listen to? Me or you?
Stupid.
I bet you anything.
She is not.
She chose
stupid
me over you. I mean, she already did.
Yeah, that's very temporary, Casey. It's very temporary.
We'll see about that, dumbass.
Really?
I mean, you're a registered sex offender in Maine. I can give her everything she wants. You're broke, have no job.
She has everything she wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. She don't need you to buy shit. You think fucking money is not going to fucking impress her, Jamie?
You can't even give her groceries, dude.
Shit. You're so fucking retarded.
Hey, yeah.
That's sad.
Now, come on, Casey. Like, you say he's got no money, but I think you're forgetting that $30 he was going to cash app you for your birthday night out. Like, I mean, this guy is the last of the big spenders.
Casey. It's very sad.
I'm retarded, yeah.
You worked for fucking perverted justice.
You just called me Jamie.
Yeah. How sad, working for an organisation dedicated to trying to keep children safe and get the worst of the worst, like yourself, Lorne, off the streets. How she should be fucking ashamed of herself.
Yeah, well, I'm used to saying Jamie.
Yeah, because you're used to yelling at her because you're a dumb fuck.
Because I've had 2 years of saying Jamie.
Yeah, okay. Remember when you left her for me? You must really love her.
You know why I left?
That's love.
Doesn't matter. The point is you left her.
Because of the adventure,
And now I have
she
her.
hadn't shown any sign of coming. You have her temporary, Casey.
Well, she's not.
You know, just the same way that he left Winnie, you know, the love of his life, the best relationship he's ever been in, you know, left her for her sister because he somehow, you know, thought there was a chance there, despite the fact that there was nothing that was ever said to that effect. Like he's very loyal. And g'day to Viper GTS and Kelly. G'day Kelly. And just going back, I saw a comment from I Say Here, You Say Horse, said, been binge listening to your stream, sir. It's funny how you evolved in the first ones. You didn't say hardly anything. Now look at you. So is that just a nice way of saying that I won't shut the fuck up now? Because that is true. I will not shut the fuck up.
I'm going to go be with you.
You don't know what she's going to do.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You've known her for 2 weeks, dumbass. What the hell's the matter with you?
I've been texting with her all day. What have you been doing?
Doesn't matter. You think me and her had spent a lot of time together for 2 years?
You've never spent time with her.
Casey, we used to be on the phone constantly.
How's that job search going?
Poorly.
None of your business.
Right.
So in other words, poorly, because if it was going well and he had a job, he would have just shoved that in your face right then. It's going fucking well, Casey. I got a job interview on Monday. And g'day to TKTK101 and Norik and Ghetto Prince 187. And sounds like we need to have some democracy manifest soon, guys, or else Wes is going to take me down. So
Pathetic.
it's coming right up.
50-year-old
Pathetic is right.
Man.
Pathetic
You are
that you
pathetic.
show me one
That
person.
is right. That is right. You're pathetic.
G'day, Lorenzo
Pathetic.
Files.
That you show me one person for 2 months and then turn around and start doing this manipulating bullshit.
I bet you don't even know what her favorite food is.
Doesn't
You don't
matter.
even know her like
Doesn't
I do.
matter.
She's had several favorite foods since I've known her.
Yeah, okay.
Well, name one. One of them.
Then name one of them.
No, I'm all good.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. You seriously think you fucking know her better than I do after fucking 2 weeks?
I do.
Oh, you're a fucking joke.
Yeah.
You're a fucking joke, Gig.
Alrighty.
It's a fucking joke.
Lol.
Okay. You wanted to marry me after 2 months. Remember that?
Yeah, well, you didn't show me a manipulating side.
Oh, okay.
I don't like being
So what
manipulated.
what happens when Jamie doesn't want you?
I'll move on and regardless, if she wants me or not.
Yeah.
She wants me, then we'll work something out. If not, then I'll move on
I
anyway.
mean, you're an unemployed registered sex offender who lives in a trailer, and you're calling me pathetic.
Calling you pathetic because of the way that you behave.
Yeah. And I'm calling
And
you
me
pathetic
living-
because of the way that you are.
Because of the way that, how am I?
You're a
No,
51-year-old
somebody-
registered sex offender living in a trailer who's unemployed in Maine, and his teeth is bad and you're fat.
Somebody that's not going to put up with your bullshit. That's who I am. And
All
you
right.
don't like that. You don't like that, Casey.
I don't
You
care
want
if
me
you
to
don't.
bow
I
over
have
and kiss
Jamie
your
now.
ass. You want me to bow over and kiss your ass. That's what you want me to do. And I don't do it. And you don't like it.
Okay.
So instead of accepting that I'm not going to kiss your ass and do everything that you say,
Okay.
start manipulating.
Manipulating.
I don't think you know what that word means, but okay.
Yeah.
And g'day, Carlito. And who else was there? Juggle Willie. Zabram. G'day everyone. DJ Payne 1. Great to see you all.
Okay. It's fucked up because I was looking forward to being me, you, and Jamie.
Yeah, me too.
Then why'd you start manipulating?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Casey, when I talk to Jamie and you butt in and say shit, no, I don't. I've been raised already. I don't need you to be my fucking mother.
Well, your mom
Lawn is fully raised.
did a
not
poor
looking
job
for a
raising
mother.
you then.
Been raised already.
You what?
Your mom did a poor job of raising you then.
And you have the place to say that my 81-year-old mother did a poor job of raising 6 kids.
I mean, not only is that hilarious, like an hilarious way to put something, I've been raised, I'm fully raised, but this is like, now, like I say, I'm confused by the timeline, but if I've got my timeline correct, this is the same person that in a few months will be, or it might have been a few months before. Anyway, a few months aside of this is claiming that he needs to reparent himself. But he's been fully raised, guys. Oh, shit. G'day, Aaron
Yeah,
W.
she did.
And she's the one with experience of raising kids, and you've got no kids.
You have no kids. You're 51.
I'm not my mother.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. It's like a cigarette again.
Lucky for your mother.
Yep, fucking right. You pissed me off today,
Yeah.
so.
Well,
Yeah, you definitely care about Jamie smoking cigarettes.
Oh, whatever, Casey.
Yeah, whatever, Lauren.
It's, what are you going to do? Take her out and drink all kinds of moonshine?
He did.
What, Jamie?
Hey, Jamie.
Jamie, he didn't quit smoking.
Nope, I bought a pack today because Casey pissed me right the fuck off.
He scrounged up a bunch of change again to buy cigarettes with a bum.
You sure fucking, showed her, didn't you? Like, what a punishment. You fucking smoking again. Like, he is so pathetic. That is such a pathetic thing to do. The same way he did when he started smoking as soon as he got out of jail. Fucking sticking it to the man. And like, I mean, in that video where they were on Skype, and, he's there saying that he quit smoking for Jamie. He didn't fucking quit smoking. He obviously just made sure not to be lighting up when they were on the phone so she wouldn't know. I mean, that pack was sitting there right on the bench. If you've quit smoking or you're trying to quit smoking, you don't have cigarettes in the house. It's like if you're trying to quit anything. You don't have things readily available. Not only were they in the house, they were fucking on that desk right next to him. Most likely he'd fucking put them there, down out of the way of the camera before the Skype call started. Fucking idiot.
There you go, Casey. Go ahead. Put me down. It don't fucking matter. Jimmy already knows who I am.
It doesn't really matter. I don't know how much further someone can put you down.
Jamie already knows who I am, Casey, so...
Well, that's
that's
not
why
a good
she chose
thing.
me over you.
That isn't the thing that you think it is. Someone knowing exactly who you are is not a positive for you.
Yeah, okay. See how long that lasts.
All right.
Did you get the texts,
Right.
Casey?
Yeah, I just got them. These are great.
Good.
Good.
You forwarded my text to you, Jamie? You forwarded them to Casey.
Yeah, look
Yes.
at these.
Okay.
Aw, look at he never
Yeah.
loved me. Aw.
So, Jamie,
Look at this pathetic little bitch.
Jamie,
These are great.
when you and Casey are done, we can talk about it then.
Call me then, Jamie. Let's have a quick little break there, and so I can hopefully avoid my cancellation. Let's watch a little bit of Democracy Manifest. Oh, hang on. Better get some volume in there.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
American Express investigator followed a man he thought was one of Queensland's most wanted to a valley restaurant.
This is the
Minutes
one I
later,
wanted.
police had the business...
Fucking hell. All right, back to the call while I sort my shit out.
Hello?
Are you running for a little bit?
Well, Casey, I'm not going to listen to your stupid shit. You're manipulating.
G'day, Lord Hub.
Those
Yeah,
were the
well-
rules.
How are we going to be a fucking throuple when all Casey's doing is manipulating you by saying shit about me?
These texts are manipulative. You didn't say it to my face. You said it behind my back like a coward.
I don't give a fuck. You two started texting each other on your own. So I figured, all right, I'll fucking text you privately, too.
Oh, these are hilarious. And you know, it's funny, Jamie didn't respond to any of these. Shows how much she really cares about you, huh?
There you go. Try to manipulate her some more. She knows me. She's known me for 2 years, Casey. So that's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, she hasn't gone to be with you yet. So what does that tell you?
COVID.
Ah, it was all COVID. She would have been there if it wasn't for COVID. I mean, COVID, you know, fucked up a lot of things for a lot of people, but just no more than Lorne. I mean, if COVID didn't happen right now, he'd be living in his falling down trailer with his beautiful porn star wife and, you know, fucking multiple times a day. What could have been. Anyway, I think I've got it figured out now. And yes, I have noticed that you never screw this up when you play it, Wes. Probably more Australian than me.
Just a moment, you just assured me that I could speak.
Sit down inside the car. We're not assuring anything. We're under arrest.
Look, I'm under what?
Come on.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Get some cups.
Why did you do this to me?
Hop in the car. Get some cups.
For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well. Good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off there.
No, we've only got one cup.
Ta-ta and farewell.
So I guess getting in the car.
One cup, look. They even broke.
Perfect. All right, let's get back to the call.
All right.
Lorne, what does manipulation mean?
When he's talking shit about someone else, you can get on the good side of another person. There you go.
No.
Stop asking me what words mean.
No.
Actually, let's go back to that.
Side of another person. When he's talking shit about someone else, you can get on the good side of another. She knows me. She's known me for 2 years, Casey. So that's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, she hasn't gone to be with you yet. So what does that tell you?
COVID.
Yeah. All right.
Lorne, what does manipulation mean?
When he's talking shit about someone else, you can get on the good side of another person.
No.
There you go.
No.
Stop asking me what words.
There you go. I love that. His explanation for manipulation is talking bad about someone else to get on the good side of someone else, and he ends that with the mic drop of "there you go." Like Jamie was going to be like, fuck, how did he know that?
What do you mean?
No.
Yeah.
It isn't.
Well, that's my explanation for it.
In the Lorne dictionary, the Lornatory.
I don't have a dating app because I'm still in love with you. I never was in love with Casey. You were always the reason me and Casey would argue. Something for you to think about for what her intentions are. Who's the one being manipulative?
I am in that one, because you've been manipulated for the last 2 months.
She's an evil little bitch.
For the last
She's
2
friends with
weeks.
Xavier Von Erck and all those freaks from perverted justice bullshit. Haven't talked to them in years, but okay.
Are you Casey?
Right.
I'm not friends with them. Oh, look at further manipulation. And I think you know already that Maggie Joe is never going to move out to California regardless, because he knows Maggie Joe better than you. And so that you're well aware of it, when you told me to make a choice between you and her, the only reason I chose her was because it's been 2 years with us and you never gave any sign to me of coming up to see me and making it real. Well, get prepared for a lifetime of that one, because he's never going to go see you.
All right. Okay, you keep thinking that, Casey. There's nothing that you can say about me, Casey, that Jamie doesn't know. Jamie knows me inside and out.
I was
So
excited
anything
Yeah.
for
you say about me,
California.
anything
Well, you're
you
still
say
coming
about
out
me,
here, honey.
anything you say about me, it's probably just gonna hurt you, not me. She
No,
already knows that.
definitely won't hurt you, Lorne. You're far too resilient for that. G'day, Evil, Little McNuggets.
Everything about me.
Let me ask a
Yeah.
question for the both of you.
She knows
Honey?
2 weeks of you.
I'm waiting for Lorne to be done and focused.
I'm listening.
Would either of you move to Nashville instead?
Yep.
Yep.
She would not. California is where your acting jobs are. Remember, that's where your house is.
Jamie,
Remember?
you know he's accused you of sending pictures of women that aren't really you. And he also
What?
said he chose me over you because you're too immature. I know, baby.
Jamie,
I know. You want to come in without this asshole?
Jamie, that's nothing you and I haven't been through before.
Jamie, don't cry about this pedophile.
Casey, do you really think that hurts her feelings with you fucking saying that about me? She's calling me
Jamie,
a
just
pedophile
ignore her.
herself.
She calls you a pedophile herself. Wow.
When she was mad at me, that's what she did.
G'day, Sand Shower. Doesn't have enough to move. Doesn't have enough gas. Don't have enough gas there and back and there and back again. And also to Smokey the Cat.
She did that like 2 times.
Jamie, he's also told me that he's been with prettier women than you. I have the text messages. You want to see them?
Ooh, I love text messages.
Yes.
All right, baby.
It doesn't matter if they're prettier women or not. They weren't as beautiful as she is inside.
Did you get him, babe?
You told me my angel Casey was ugly.
She is ugly on the inside. Look at the bullshit she's pulling to manipulate. Anybody that would do something like that,
You know it.
Yeah, you said right here without makeup that I'm ugly.
don't piss me off some more.
No,
I mean,
Look what
a
you're
guy
doing,
who has
Casey.
no teeth or eyebrows or
very, very mature. You know, someone does something you don't like, you just call them ugly. Very mature, Lorne.
hair. But okay.
Look what you did today. Constant fucking put down. You seem to think it's funny. Because you get a constant laugh. Ha 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 ha. It's an evil ass fucking laugh. There's nothing funny about putting somebody down.
Really? Because you're putting me down in all these messages to Jamie.
Oh,
Saying,
what do you
look at
want
her,
me to?
it's true without
did you put
makeup.
her down?
Do you want me to say you're such a great fucking person because you like to put people down? How do you expect me to say that?
So it's okay for you to do it.
Yeah, that's what he's
I've
saying.
done it, but
Jamie.
I've gotten away from it.
I didn't put him down once to you today. In fact, I was trying to get you to
You
take
did
me
it an hour
in
ago.
back.
Shit.
You did it an hour ago.
Yeah. I tried to get you to take him back because I wanted the thruple to work. I didn't know Lauren was talking shit the entire time.
G'day, Bitter Almonds.
Well,
I called you to try to.
fucking talking shit because you fucking pissed me off today. Talking shit about
I called
me.
And
Jamie.
which
I
is-
called Jamie to try to get her to relax. I said, "Don't worry, Lauren's just venting. It'll be okay. Everything's gonna be fine."
I am
And then
venting.
finds
I'm
out
fucking
you're
pissed.
saying all this crap about me behind my back, so now I'm going to take your woman.
And you know that won't last.
Did you get away from name calling law?
Because I listened to you.
Yeah, look at all these hurtful things you were saying, Jamie. Did I say anything bad to Lauren about you? I didn't say a single bad thing about Lauren, if anything.
No, you didn't.
Look through our text today, Jamie. I was even talking Lauren up. I said, he's a good guy. Relax. It'll be okay.
You put me down the whole fucking time that we were texting Casey.
You're just sensitive because I laughed at your stupid trophies. All of this over trophies.
Fucking right I am.
All of this
People
over
get trophies. They're fucking proud of them. It's not
yeah,
something
little
that you
kids get trophies. You got plastic trophies.
I don't give a fuck what kind of trophies they are.
You got plastic trophies from a karaoke contest at a dive bar 20 years ago.
You don't know who the dive bar or not?
That was 5 years before you tried to rape me in that sting house.
So he's not disputing that he's kept crappy fucking plastic trophies from a fucking shitty karaoke competition. But, you know, you don't know it's a dive bar. It might have been a very classy karaoke bar. G'day, Disney Girl 13 and Ramona's Slutty Knee.
Wow.
Wow.
That is fucking pathetic.
Isn't it pathetic, Jamie?
So fucking pathetic, Casey. That right there is...
He's still holding on to those trophies.
You're still holding on to that.
You can say hurtful things, so can I.
You're still holding on to that sting, so apparently my lawyer was right.
You're holding on to this sting. You're the one who told me I saw her, or you told Jamie.
I
saw her person. She's poor to live in.
You're holding on to
You told me Xavier. You said I'm talking to Xavier Von Earth, Lauren. You're the one holding on to it. And so you can try to hurt my feelings.
What did you just say, Casey? What did you just say?
When, just now?
Yeah. Let me go to the sting house.
I said you got those trophies 5 years before you tried to rape me in that sting house.
That's so fucking pathetic considering I sat there.
So what is his point here? Like he sat here, like, so because you didn't, like, you know, rape her instantly or try to rape her instantly, like that means you weren't going to do it? Like he holds on to this fact that nothing happened, but the only reason nothing happened is because Chris was there and it couldn't happen. Like this is like, it is such a bullshit thing to hold on to. G'day, Cornville cockfuck and medium syllables.
You wanted a kiss, I remember that much.
Oh, gee, you remember that, don't you? But you don't remember anything about me at the sting.
Horrifying face. Can you kiss? Or whatever you said. I remember hearing you crying from the other room. As you were getting arrested, I was playing games on my phone, waiting for the next guy to come in and try to rape me.
But you didn't remember anything about me at the sting, right?
Yeah, I had to rewatch it to remember.
Yeah, right. Sounds like a lie to me.
Okay. Whatever you want.
Well, it's not whatever I want.
I was playing Tetris on my phone. You were getting arrested in the front yard.
It's whatever you did, Casey.
All right.
Bet you didn't know that everything about that sting was illegal.
I want to kiss first.
Bet you didn't know that everything about that sting was illegal, did you, Casey?
Yeah, like you showing up to have sex with a child. That was illegal.
Yeah, that was illegal.
Mm.
Then how
but I admit it.
No, you don't.
Money talks. That's how they were able to get the NBC to be in there. Isn't that right, Casey? Because I know you know some shit about it. I know for a fact you know some shit about it.
I mean, this is always so bullshit, and I feel like how many times can you cover this off? But I still feel like it needs to be said. Like, he keeps going, he says this all the time about, you know, they were paid $100,000 an episode and money talks and all that. Like, I mean, they were paid money because they were giving up their time to do this. They were paid money because production of anything costs money. But even if it wasn't, even if it was some kind of, I don't know, massive kickback and that, it doesn't change the fact that you were trying to rape kids. Like, that changes nothing. Even if you could establish that Perverted Justice was some evil corporation that were doing all this stuff, it doesn't change anything because you are the one that did that. Like, it doesn't make you less of a pedophile. Like, even if, it found out Perverted Justice had, done all this wrong shit, they didn't do anything wrong in your case. I mean, they didn't do anything wrong anywhere, but they didn't do anything wrong in your case. You were the one that tried to tee up the meeting. You're the one that showed up to the meeting. You're the one that tried to fuck that kid. It changes absolutely nothing. It's so fucking ridiculous. G'day, Sean McClure and Rage-Filled Virgin.
Well, you was one of the volunteers, Casey.
Oh, they bribed the judge.
Yeah, apparently they bribed the judge, and that's why he's still on probation and still in class.
It was Attorney General Greg Stumbo.
It was all the way to get Lauren in trouble.
It was Attorney General Greg Stumbo. He's the one that got bribed.
Why didn't you take this to your lawyer then?
Didn't you take a plea deal?
It takes money.
Yeah, he took a plea deal, so he admitted guilt.
Yeah. I was guilty. I was guilty of going to do something that I shouldn't have done. But at least I know that my head wasn't in the right place when I did that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Am I a bad guy? No. I just did a terrible thing.
Did you go to trial if it was all illegal?
Am I a bad guy? Nope.
What?
How did you go to trial if it was all illegal?
I didn't. Why didn't I go to trial? I didn't, because I was going by what my lawyers were telling me at the time.
Exactly.
Not knowing that they hadn't looked into anything.
He was getting all these women easily, winning all those karaoke contests, and for some reason had to go after a little girl.
Yeah, I've had years of talking about that.
Why didn't you just flunk those karaoke trophies? That would have gotten you laid.
I've had years of talking about that fucking thing. I ain't talking about it anymore.
Yeah, because you're losing.
Is that how you got all those girls? You walked with trophies?
And he'll do this stuff like, that's in the past. I'm not talking about that anymore or this kind of shit. But if he's having a conversation with Winnie or whatever, like, the ones where Winnie would kind of talk about, yeah, you were set up in that, or, and it was wrong what they did, he will fucking talk about it forever. Like, he just doesn't want to talk about it when he's quite rightly being told what a piece of fucking disgusting shit he is.
Didn't need to, just had to stand up in front of the microphone and start singing.
Yeah.
You believe what you want, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
So how are we going to play this?
What?
How are we going to play this?
Well, what do you mean?
I'm so confused.
Well, I mean, are we going to continue with the throuple and start treating each other right? Or are we going to do the same old shit where we laugh?
So after all this, not only does he think that the throuple can still happen, but he would go back to that. He has just been calling Casey all of this stuff, and Casey's been saying all of this stuff to him, but to sum it up, he's like, well, are we getting back to our throuple or what? Like, that is insane. G'day, Turd Ferguson.
Laugh at each other and poke fun at each other and all this other bullshit.
Lorne spent 4 hours trying to manipulate me to leaving you, babe.
I know, I don't know what to think. I wasn't expecting him to say that.
Well, I wasn't expecting to be treated like I was the last 2 weeks either.
Oh, when I didn't respond after 10 minutes.
No. Oh, Jamie, I miss you. No.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well.
Spending time with you meant something to me.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well.
Well, if you want to throw up, I'll have to think about it because you said some pretty hurtful things about me and how you never loved me and stuff. So
I agree.
Well,
I don't know
what do you
what to
want me
say right now.
I was pissed, Casey. What do you want me to say? I do love you.
I don't know. I don't know what to say right now.
I do love you, but I'm pissed off about a lot of things. And one of the biggest thing is the way you've acted in the last 2 weeks. Completely setting me aside, shutting me out, so that you could get to Jamie. I'm not going to love somebody that's going to be like that to me.
I think we all need to take the night.
I agree.
I agree.
I'm tearing up a bit.
just
think
take the night, you know, think things over, see how you feel.
Just play some Fortnite and forget about what happened right now.
Don't cry, my angel.
I'm sorry I said
My
hurtful
sweet,
things.
beautiful angel.
Casey, I'm sorry I said hurtful things.
I'll be a bit late for that, Lorne.
Lorne, look what you did. No one hurts my Casey. Let's all just go think.
I agree.
I agree.
Bye.
Bye.
I think that's good advice. Good advice there, Jamie. All right, we'll go on to the next call where we were up to. I don't know if we'll have enough time to get through all of it. We'll see how we go. But our next call is episode 53. And g'day to Clover.
My mom succeeded in raising 6 kids by herself.
She didn't succeed at it. Look at all of you guys. You're all failures.
We're all
Wasn't
failures.
Roy just the other day drunk in a ditch?
That's Roy. That's not. I don't know if he was drunk in a ditch or not.
Who the fuck knows? But you're all poor people. So I mean, if she raised you and you became like a senator, and if her kids were all doctors, then yeah, I would say she's pretty successful. But she raised you. So, and Paul and Roy, I mean, you're on lifetime probation. Paul's a child molester, and Roy's drunk all the time.
Well, my life would have been different had things been different for me in certain aspects.
Yeah, you're always complaining about your childhood. Clearly, your mom didn't do anything correctly because all of you turned out fucked.
No, Jesus Christ, Casey, where is your thinking at?
I just told you where it was at.
Holy shit, you're calling my mom no good because she didn't raise good kids?
You're the one who has to reparent yourself.
She did raise...
Hey, are you sure, Casey? Are you sure he had to reparent himself? Because we just heard him say that, you know, he's been raised. He's fully raised. That doesn't sound like the kind of person who need to reparent themselves.
Good kids.
You have to reparent yourself, Lawrence. You didn't do a good job.
I have to reparent myself in certain ways.
Yeah. I don't have to reparent myself because I was raised by a good parent.
Are you
look at you.
That?
You're a sex offender on lifetime probation. Your mother failed you.
Are you sure that you don't have to reparent yourself, Casey?
Yeah.
You have the thought in your head that just because a person has no money that they're no good.
Yeah. So what does that have to do with reparenting myself?
So it sounds to me like you need to reparent yourself with that.
Okay, that's really dumb. I mean, how?
Well, because you think that if a person doesn't have money, that they're no good. That money,
Yeah.
you think that money makes a person a good person.
Yeah, that's my opinion. How does that mean I need to reparent myself?
Okay, you see most of the people in Congress, most of those people have money.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them people are ripping people off, cheating people, lying to people, lying to the whole country, stealing money. But they are good people because they have money.
You're
My
clearly
parents have money and they're great people. Yeah, I would say those are pretty good people.
Greed is the worst thing in the world. You know that, right?
Well, greed's not good, but I think there are worse things in the world. I think you are a prime example of something that's worse than greed. Which, I mean, Lorne, you're pretty fucking greedy yourself. You just aren't able to really get much. It's not for want of trying that you're not greedy. You're just not successful in it. Like a lot of things. G'day Pee-wee's Burnt Pizza and John Fishman.
No, I don't think so. I think trying to rape a child's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Well, that's part of greed.
Part of greed.
How are you not greedy?
Pedophilia.
Oh, that's being selfish.
Yeah, you're very greedy.
He wants all the kids.
I was at the time. I was. I was greedy and not thinking about anyone else, including myself.
Yeah.
You know, he was slaying all of those chicks in the karaoke bars in Nashville, and he still needed the kids. You know, he's a very greedy man.
But see, I admit it.
No.
Uh-huh.
And I don't have a problem admitting because I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've got no option.
Greed with money is not as bad as what I did.
No,
but it's
definitely not.
It's probably next. Because
You're
greed
just
with money
bad with money. And you were only thinking of yourself, Lauren.
Exactly. I already said that. Thank you. Greed with money makes you do things that you wouldn't normally do.
Well, you didn't just say that, and you don't.
Just to get more money. So how's that make a person a good person?
Well, you said you weren't even thinking of yourself. You were thinking about yourself. You were only thinking of yourself.
Yeah, I was only thinking of myself at the time, but I wasn't thinking about myself with the consequences that was going on, and wasn't even thinking about. I wasn't thinking about anything. I was thoughtless.
Well, because you didn't think you'd get caught. You mean?
I didn't even think. I weren't thinking.
Yeah, because you were planning it at all.
Weren't thinking. He did a fuckload of planning for someone that weren't thinking. You know, he weren't thinking, but he, you know, planned out deleting your archives. He had a countdown to the day that they would meet. You know, he had the whole, we got to break up on Yahoo, and all this kind of stuff. So a whole lot of planning for a guy that wasn't doing a lot of thinking.
Okay, why are you stuck on this?
You're the one who mentioned being greedy, and I pointed out that you were greedy.
Yeah, and I admitted to it. I didn't hide from it.
So doesn't that make you a bad person?
But
even by your own logic?
It makes me a bad person because I was greedy.
Yeah. Well, and because you're poor.
All right. Because I'm poor?
Yeah, both of those things.
Casey, how can you think that because a person is poor, that they're not a good person?
Okay, get a pen and paper out so I can tell you, and that way you don't have to ask 100 more times.
Just tell me because I'm trying to see where you find the sense in that.
Okay. If a person has no money, they are a failure. That means they didn't accomplish anything. It means they have nothing, and they're worthless people. Okay, they are literally worthless. Their net worth is zero. They are worth nothing. They don't have money. They suck money from the government. You know, they go in government programs like unemployment. They get food stamps. They're greedy people. They're cockroaches. They're homeless. So the homeless people are driving down all the property values, especially out here in LA. These fucking homeless people sitting there asking for a coin. Oh, give me some change, please. You had enough money for a fucking Sharpie and for a cardboard box.
So,
Why didn't you use that money to, get yourself a nice haircut and go apply for a job? You dumb broke bitch. That's usually what I tell them.
why would you tell them that?
Because it's the truth and they need to hear it. They need to not be coddled.
Okay, but you don't know what they've gone through. You don't know how they
I
got
know what
there.
they're going through. They're homeless and they're an eyesore.
It might be an eyesore, but you don't know what they went through that made them be there.
I mean, whatever they went through doesn't really matter, Lauren, because they did it to themselves. Everybody goes through stuff.
You don't know that person could have been a millionaire before.
Well, I don't think so. But come on, Casey. Like, if that homeless person you were talking to was a baby, do you think Grandma would want to see them die? Like, these are things you need to think about.
And he's a failure now.
What if he had blood coming from his mouth? Would you give him mouth to mouth if he had blood coming from his mouth?
No.
So, because he lost his money, it makes him a loser?
Yeah. It means they suck at money. And now they're mooching off the government like a bunch of little bitches. That's exactly what it means. It means you were a great, successful person. You lost all your money. You're a failure. You have nothing.
Okay. So what happens if you lose your money? Is that going to make you a failure?
Yes.
How does that make you a failure? You didn't fail when you had money.
I'm not gonna. That's the thing. I'm not gonna lose my money.
Fail.
But if I did, that means I'm a failure, and I failed, and I'm worthless.
You're not going to lose your money.
I know I'm not. Because I'm not
a
dumb and I'm successful and I'm not a failure. I'm smart with my money.
I told myself a long time ago that I would never get caught up in a sting or anything like that. And look what happened. I wound up getting caught up in a sting.
Because you're a failure. Do you see what I mean now?
That was something that I could never see happening in my lifetime.
Well, Lauren, when you try to rape multiple girls on the internet, it's bound to happen to you.
Just because the person doesn't have money,
it was inevitable for you. You talked to so many underage children. You were going to get caught one way or another. It happens to everyone.
You're stuck on that again.
I mean,
Lord, like, this is the thing. Like, if you are in a relationship with anyone, a friendship with anyone, like, your whole life, everyone is always going to be stuck on this. No one is ever going to move past this. Like, even if this was a real relationship, these conversations would be, I would hazard a guess every day. Like, every time, you did something wrong in a relationship. So let's live in a hypothetical world, which is never going to happen. But imagine you had a real relationship. Like, either one of these catfishes were real, you meet someone in fucking Cornville who is that desperate that they get into a relationship with you. Every argument is going to come back to you being a pedophile and getting caught in that sting. Every time, even in whatever good times the two of you would have, no one is going to move past it. This is your life. Like, honestly, I don't know how you don't go and take another full Tylenol. Like, I would never encourage suicide, but for people like you, Lorne, I do think it's not an option that should be completely off the table for you. G'day to Null, the big guy, Steve A. Sorry, I missed a few people coming in there.
You told yourself you wouldn't get caught up in a sting?
Yeah, because I told myself I'd never go to any house like that. I would never go there.
So even by this, even when you're trying to rewrite your history, you're not saying, I told myself I would never be a pedophile or I would never try to molest kids. It's like you told yourself you would never get caught, essentially. Like, can you not see that even when you were trying to put a positive light on it, it's still fucking atrocious?
I would never meet anybody underage from anywhere.
Yeah, but you
never
see,
do
the
that.
thing is, I'm smart enough not to do that.
But anyway, you're stuck on that again.
Well, because you said it. Like, what about Molly? You didn't think you were going to get in trouble with that? You were bound to.
Stuck on that. Holy shit, you're stuck on that, Casey. Why do you keep getting stuck on my problem?
You're the one who brought that up.
Do you ever get stuck on your own problem?
I don't have a problem.
You have a problem with your thinking.
You have a problem with your thinking. You're the one who wants to bone 17-year-old girls. My problem is nothing. I don't have a problem.
And that's you telling me that what I want to do again.
Yeah.
Oh, g'day, the Codfather, and happy birthday to your dog for his 17th birthday. He does sound like he's a good guy. That's a very good innings.
And you're telling me what I want to do and how I want to think or how I should think.
G'day, DePay's fashion consultant.
So you really think that you're right in saying that people are no good with money if they don't have money?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't have money. Does that make me no good?
Yeah.
You are no good. Like, not having money is not the reason that you're no good.
So what do you see in me?
Nothing.
Nothing? So this is all just a game for you?
What's a game?
What you and I have had, it's all been a game?
Are you serious? What? We don't have anything right now, Lauren. And I mean,
Well,
you
we
even
had
said
before.
yourself you need to get money to get out here and all that stuff. You
What we had
need...
before, Kate? What we had before, was that a game?
No.
Okay, then what'd you see in me before? Because I didn't have money then
When?
either.
Fuck knows.
Huh?
And I saw what in you before.
Roscoe, don't touch. What'd you say?
What do you mean what we had before? We haven't had anything.
G'day, Cool.
You've never even met yet. We haven't had anything.
You've obviously had something for me. Otherwise, you wouldn't have spent all the time with me. Or you wouldn't have tried to get to know me. It's either you had something for me or you were playing a game. So which one is it?
Well, not everything is that black and white, Lauren.
Well, what was it then?
I don't know.
It's something.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
not,
what
I
is it?
can't define it.
Okay, Lawn's only working long.
You can't explain
I'm
it.
just getting to know you. But I'm saying absolutely you need to be successful. Don't you want to be successful? You're happy being like a loser? Don't you want to be great?
I want to be great. Doesn't.
It's like everything in Lawn's life. Like he wants to be great. He's not prepared to do any work to become great. But it would be awesome. Like if he could just wake up tomorrow and be great. Like Lawn would be all for that. He'd love it.
I mean, I'm always going to be.
No, you need money to be great.
No, you do not need money to be great. You don't need money to be successful.
Yes, you
don't have
do.
money.
Money is how you determine whether or not you are successful.
I've gone up and down in my life like 3 times where I've had money, then I didn't have money. I had money, then I didn't have money. I had money, and now I'm getting money again.
You are? So you had money, but you didn't go down again, but now you're getting money again. I think that is all bullshit. But look, I do have to dispute some of what Casey's saying here, by saying that, unless you've got money, you're not successful. Now, she was talking about, CEOs and high flyers like that. But if any of those CEOs installed a desk fan on their roof with duct tape, I would hazard against not. So, they're not completely successful.
But
g'day,
every time that I was,
and g'day, K-Bone Q.
well, every time that I was down and didn't have money, it didn't make me unhappy. It didn't
Yes,
take
it
money
did.
to make me happy. No, it didn't.
You need money to be happy.
I knew
And see how you
So the time she didn't have money, kind of like you know, when you had to escape to Nashville and that, like, it didn't make you unhappy, yet one of the many reasons you've trotted out for the reason you tried to rape a kid was because you were so desperately unhappy because, you know, so many people had used you. So, G'day, the time machine.
Even describe it as being down. Like, when I was down and had no money. You see, no one's ever down and had money.
When I was down in a low spot and had no money.
Yeah.
One of the low
I got
spots.
myself out of it. It didn't make me not a good person. It made me so that I didn't have money. I couldn't buy material things.
You weren't good at being a person. You had to take money from the government or your mother, or your family had to give you a place to live for free. That's not being a good person. That's being a bad person.
If every person in the United States had a lot of money, nobody would want to be helping anybody else.
Well, you wouldn't need to because everybody has money.
Who are you going to hire? Everybody already has money.
If everyone has money.
Oh, this is great.
Everybody already has money. Nobody needs to work. Where are you going to buy groceries? Where you can buy groceries?
G'day, Lawns Unclimbable Ladder.
Where you can buy gas?
On your own, probably. If everybody has money.
And
everybody has money, so ain't nobody gonna want to work.
Yeah, but you have to work for money.
Well, no, everybody's already got it. The government just gave everybody $5 million each. Everybody in the United States. So
and then
nobody has to work.
Yeah, well, you'd have to work to keep getting money.
No.
What are you talking about?
Why would you have to? You could retire.
Retire to what?
Retire. You get $5 million. What do you want to work for? Just retire.
Well, until the money runs out.
Well, how's the money going to run out? You ain't paying anybody. Nobody wants to work.
But you need resources to live. Like by Lorne's stupid assessment here, okay, cool, everyone gets $5 million and everyone's like, fuck yeah, got $5 million, I'm going to retire. If everyone fucking retired, the resources would be so scant that they would cost a fortune. Like, everyone went and retired, so to buy food, to buy, building materials, that kind of stuff, anyone that happens to have that, they're going to charge a fortune. So your $5 million wouldn't last very fucking long, you half-wit.
This is a really weird argument. I don't even know what you're trying to prove.
Well, yeah, you got to have electricity too, though. But where's that going to come from? Because everybody's got $5 million, so they don't need to pay the electric bill because nobody's working at the electric plant.
Okay.
Because they already have $5 million, so they retired.
Okay.
Okay.
G'day, 80s
so
girl.
What does do to have?
What's your point? I'm confused.
And Lorne's mum's camel toe.
Well, how does money make you a good person?
Because you have it.
He really lost his point there, so he's just coming back to, well, how does money make a good person?
You have it, but everybody else has it too, so everybody in the United States must be a good person.
Yeah.
Okay, so nobody in the United States is a bad person anymore because they all have $5 million.
Yeah.
Okay, so what good is that going to do you if you can't go to a convenience store and buy something because nobody works there because they're retired with the $5 million that they have?
I don't know what good it would do for a person, but that doesn't make them a bad person.
Okay.
It means they're a good person. They have money.
They have
G'day, Dan's jeans and shorts.
money, but they don't have a life.
You just said you can retire and never work again. I would say that means you have a life.
Yeah, but what are you going to buy with it? Nobody's selling anything. Everybody retired with the $5 million that the government gave them.
Well, you bought everything you wanted. Everybody has it.
How do they have it? It's not there anymore.
Well, the thing about this, Lauren, is I don't see what this has to do with being a good person.
Well, because everybody has money, so everybody in the United States must be a good person.
Yeah.
Okay, now think back to reality, and not everybody has money. So the ones that do have money can go out and buy the things that they need, buy the things that they want.
Yeah.
At a convenience store, at a car dealership, at wherever. The reason that
Yeah.
they can buy that stuff, is because somebody's working to make that stuff.
And get a 8 inches cock and tangy flaps.
Yeah.
And they're bringing home a small paycheck in order for those that have money to be able to purchase that small stuff that they're making,
Uh-huh.
that these poor people are making.
Yeah.
So if there weren't poor people, there would be no rich people.
Well, you got to thank the rich people for providing the job. The rich person gave that poor person the opportunity to not be such a piece of shit.
Okay, so the rich people don't have to thank the poor people for doing the job?
The rich people already thought that's why they're smart and have money. The poor people who planned poorly and are, not good at managing their money and are stupid, they have to work those jobs for the smart rich person and then thank them for writing them a paycheck.
Okay, so you got, let's try this example. You have a millionaire over here, and you have a poor person over here. There's an elderly lady that needs some help across the street because she doesn't have her cane or her walker.
Is there a curtain rod in the room?
No, it's not a room. She's going across the street. The poor person, the rich person, turns his head the other way and walks away. But the poor person goes over and helps the elderly lady across the street.
This is his fucking bullshit parable, crap. Like, the rich person is an asshole, and poor people are all great and that. Like it's just stupid. It's fucking, Bible story, fucking Sunday school lesson bullshit. I mean, it's just fucking crazy. Like, everyone's different. There are rich people that are assholes. There are rich people that are good. There are poor people that are assholes. There are poor people that are good. Like, it's just a stupid fucking argument. Unless you're actually using specific people that you know and you know what they would do, it's a stupid argument. It's just fucked.
Okay.
Which one's the good person?
The guy with the money.
Why? I didn't see him helping out that elderly lady.
No, but he's smart and has money.
So that makes him good because he's smart and has money, but meanwhile, if it weren't for this poor person, that elderly lady couldn't get across the street safely.
Okay.
So of the two, which do you consider the good person?
The guy with the money.
Why?
He's good at being a person because he's successful.
But he's successful at making money, but he's not successful at helping.
Money is how you determine.
Lorne's only working lung. Exactly. Duh, man. Like, that's like, my kids fucking love that channel. And that's exactly what I was thinking of, but I couldn't think of the actual example. It's all of those fucking duh, man stories. Like, this is what Lorne is trying to fucking get at here.
In your work. The poor person could be helping every old lady across the street, but they're not a good person because they don't have money and they're failures and they're not successful.
Being a good person is not based on money.
Well, that's your opinion.
How can it not be your opinion? You're actually a smart woman.
To me, what makes you a good person is being successful and having money. To you, it's helping your neighbor take the garbage out or helping.
Voice to Voice says, if Aunt Sharon saw a homeless baby with money coming out of its mouth, would she want to see me die?
An old lady cross the road because that happens all the time. And stuff like that. We have two different.
Oh, and apologies, Constantin. You did use that first. Sorry, I just saw. My bad. Yeah, credit to Constantin. But you're exactly right, Constantin. That's what Lorne is dumb.
Definitions, I think.
Well, I think we do. I think that's obvious.
Because I think if you're poor, you're dumb, and if you have money, you're smart.
Okay, so what do you see in me? Because I don't have money.
Nothing.
I see a guy who's poor. I see a poor guy.
Okay, what attraction do you have to me?
Don't
I don't
ask
have
these
money.
questions, Lorne.
I don't have like an attraction to you.
Then what is it?
What's what?
What is it that you have for me, Casey?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you mean.
Okay. So we're talking about being a couple. What would make you talk about being a couple? Because I don't have money.
When was I talking about that?
Okay, so we talked about it before. Don't play stupid on this one.
Let me think. Well, see, let me put it for you this way. In order to come out here and be with me, you're going to need money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're in Cornville and you have no money. I don't want to be with you in Cornville in the trailer and stuff. You know what I mean? But if you had money and was able to take care of yourself and look after yourself and had a house in California, that means you have money. Therefore, you're a good person. Therefore, I would see something in you.
Okay.
So I guess the answer to your question would be, right now, I see someone who is like a project or someone who says he can do the things that I want.
I'm a project?
Yeah, you're like,
what?
like you're trying to get to be the person I want you to be.
G'day, Crispy Treat, and I just and Remote K. I just love how he's so shocked. I'm a project? Like, what? Are you serious? And g'day, Nemo is a fish.
Trying to be the person that I want me to be.
And don't you want to be someone with money in California?
Oh, I'd like to have money, but it's not going to kill me if I don't. It's not going to kill me if I don't. It's not going to kill me if I don't.
Okay. Cool. That's great that you can live with no money.
How am I a project?
How are you not a project, Lauren? You're on probation. You're poor. Do you really want me to go through it all?
For you, I want you to explain that to me. How am I a project?
You aren't like, I mean, a project would be a compliment. Like, you should hope to be a project. Like, project would imply that, like, if you're fixing up a house, that's a project, and it implies that it'll be a much better looking house, a much better place to live in the future. Like, if you were a project, that would be a good thing. You're not a project because there is no chance of improvement.
Get mad at me then. You're in therapy. You're a registered sex offender. Your teeth are really bad. You're kind of like out of shape and not really like conventionally attractive. You're bald. You live in a trailer in the middle of nowhere. You work like a horrible, awful job.
G'day, sad
You're a
face.
chain smoker. You always look so filthy. You don't have like nice clothes. You don't really have any sort of like value as far as like you don't have value. You take money from your elderly mother to buy you like a cell phone. There's times where you need to get cash advances from your boss to like purchase things like cigarettes and groceries. You've been on unemployment, you get laid off constantly. I mean, I can keep going.
It's just
you have no higher education.
Okay,
you have no education at all. You own nothing. You'll never be able to retire because the debt you have. You'll never be able to pay off your loans. You're like $25,000 in debt. You have no, like, career. You just work trucking jobs.
So how am I a project to you?
Oh my God. She just listed all the ways.
Was I on mute the whole time?
Huh?
Huh?
Did you hear anything I just said, or was I on mute or something?
Oh, no. I heard everything you said.
G'day, Drive 137.
Yeah, that's how you're a project. See, and there's another one. You can't comprehend things.
Casey, how am I a project to you?
Oh my God.
Whoa, dude. I literally just explained in all the ways that you're a project.
All the shit.
I don't even know.
I heard
I don't know
everything
what
you
you're
said.
trying to get me to say, because I just gave you the answer on the
I
ways
heard
you're a
every-
project.
You're a project
I
to
heard
everyone.
everything you just said.
Yeah.
So how does that make me a project for you?
It makes you a project in order to. You need fixing up.
I need fixing up. Oh shit.
How can you laugh at this?
I mean, I didn't say for me. I said, to be what I want in a person. I just said at all.
So
Like
you're
in
trying to
general,
fix it.
not like a project for me. I'm not going to work on projects.
That's what you said though, was I'm a project.
Yeah.
So the way I took it was I was a project for you.
Okay, well then you misunderstood.
Okay. I was quite offended by that.
How
You're
is it
a project for yourself.
how is it less offensive? Like, how is there any difference if she said you're a project for me, or that you are a project? Like, how are you not offended now?
You're a project for anyone who wants to be with you. Or would consider being with you, besides maybe like a trash bag.
Oh, so you wouldn't consider being with me, huh?
G'day, Jose
But
Aguero.
not in the current state that you're in. And I've told you that.
So what was before? 'Cause
Before what?
You knew the state that I was in before.
Hey, Jerry
And
Anthony.
you still didn't go anywhere. And as a matter of fact, you came back to me after realizing that Jamie was a fake.
Okay, well, remember this, because I've told you this plenty of times. I didn't come back to you.
Oh, so I contacted
came
you?
to tell you the truth.
Okay.
I came to tell you the truth.
Okay, you came
I
to
didn't
tell
come
me the
back
truth.
to you with the idea of being in a relationship with you. I've told you that plenty of times.
But what happened?
About what happened when?
What happened? Even though you didn't come back to be in a relationship with me, what happened?
Nothing.
Nothing happened.
We were starting up a relationship, weren't we?
No, we're not in it. I've told you we're not in a relationship.
Oh God.
Well, Lauren, I told you that. Did you just? I don't understand how you, like, even.
What was Alex Jones? Was he a relationship?
No.
What exactly was he?
He was my friend.
I'm lost at how you think that a person is no good if they don't have money.
Oh, it's just coming back to
I
that
can't
now.
believe you think that way.
I lost the battle.
Yeah.
Let's go back to another point that I can try to make. So they're just going to sit in silence now because Lord is done. He is on the canvas. He has been
I'll let you get
knocked
off the
out.
phone so you can go enjoy your birthday.
Oh, shit! This
All
was...
right, bye.
I forgot. This ran on from the previous call we listened to like last week, and this was all the talk, before her birthday night. Like, that is incredible. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Mo Negros is about to start, so jump on over there. I'll see you all there. I know it's going to be a whole heap of fun, as it always is. Thank you very much for being here. Always a great time and privilege getting to hang out with you guys, and I'll see you again very soon. Don't forget to delete your archives. Bye, guys.